Welcome back, everyone, to the first review on this channel. I'm Kojinshi, and this channel will focus reviewing mainly on anime, but you guys can also send me stuff you want me to review in the description below or comments. I review most of the stuff that is NSFW like anime, doujins, or even interesting topics to review like NSFW or SFW ASMR slash voice acting, or whatever that pleasures you the most. I will review them or stuff. Though I am a man that likes to try different things, so expect some fun on my channel, other than my reviews, please. Back to the topic, we'll now review on the recent new anime that just came out recently, Shikiyoku Infinite. Originally a doujin, produced by Queen Bee, whom you may recognize from the style of EQ Newcon or even the recent Muramata-san. We begin in a shot of a room, with our main female protagonist, Kurumi, whose grades are dropping due to her mind being clogged by these dirty and naughty thoughts. We then see her older sister and her mother, who we assume are both nymphomaniacs, by bringing men to their places to make out with while Kurumi's father is always out going for business trips. The only person who has been avoiding this lifestyle is Kurumi herself, being this innocent person that she is. But that all changes as she develops perverted thoughts, influenced by both her older sister and her mother. As she said to herself, she had been thinking of these naughty and dirty thoughts when she's alone, and she had been doing that every day, which is like the beginning of a journey that she takes as she is still growing up. Fast forward to the next day, Kurumi is with her tutor, studying, but her mind is so corrupted that she tends to look uncomfortable around the man. Not even the tutor expects for some hentai plot to happen. He's just a guy that finally does not look like any other basic anime protagonist and just wants to teach the girl. Kurumi starts to get aroused. She gets interrupted by her mother. Then, well, you can see that she's corrupted. She's at a point where she took off her clothes in front of her tutor, and even the tutor is perplexed on what the hell is going on. Kurumi goes even further by start to do things and rubbing the tutor's holy sword. And then Kurumi starts to freaking Eminem rap his tutor to death. You know what I mean. You can tell that she has gone to a point of no return with that new nymphomaniac personality. After all that's done, the mother enters the room just to see a surprise. Kurumi on top of her tutor. A strange day for the man. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. I feel bad for the guy, and just want to cash bro. Wow, a normal day, nothing special, and oh, look, a delivery person, and oh no. Kurumi knew that she had taken her first big step by taking someone to normal square and made them become unholy. She has now become obsessed with this lifestyle that she starts taking her next victim, the delivery guy. Poor man, doesn't even know what the hell he's going into. He enters the room just to see the mother having an Eminem rapping battle with 3 or more Ricardos. This unhealthy lifestyle was contagious to a point where it got our next victim's shield hero to rise. Of course, as a victim, Kurumi notices the rising blade and decides to take it all for herself. The guy manages to relieve himself, and Kurumi is still infatuated with naughty stuff. I guess the delivery person's work went from safe for work to not safe for work. Kurumi and her mother are out and got themselves a driver. They explain to the driver, who is in his mid-30s, that they were all in a GTA 5 club doing
I want to
stuff,
apologize.
and were doing all kind of stuff to men. The driver, shaking it off, assuming that they were just teasing him, starts to get worried. They start to slowly think that the mother is some type of antagonist of sorts, since she even said that she had brought her daughter against her own will. She was the one who had influenced both Kurumi and her older sister to this filthy routine. It was too late. Kurumi and her mother had found their next victim. They start taking off their clothes and start to do something while the driver was driving. Poor guy, safety first, you know. But eventually, the driver had stopped in an empty area and started doing the both of them real hard. Talk about bonding time, am I right? Finally, they arrive home. But wait, what? Where's the mother? Well, she's doing some borderline Boku no Pico crap in the car with the driver. And then it all finally ends. Wow, what an episode. A female's journey to adulthood. Can be relatable, can be fun to watch, can be pleasurable. But to be honest, I was actually surprised that Queen Bee manages to at least make the adaptation very decent compared to the stiff animation that they used to have in EQ Newcon, for example. They really seem to be improving in this project. Animation is averagely consistent, voice acting is amazing, especially from Kurumi. Character designs are brilliant in the way that they show more contrast to the world of Shikiyoku Infinite. It feels more open to the world rather than having some fucking basic anime protagonist hair every time. And it's quite fast paced if you're into that stuff. Overall, I think this deserves a 7 out of 10 sauce. There are no problems that are major that I have to address. And everything else is done. Consistent, decent, and most of it, it's not an anime mess at least. Well then, thank you for watching this review if you reached to this point. For more, you can contact me on Twitter, or just comment what you want me to review next. This has been fun making and hell making, and I hope that you guys get to see more content like this in the future. That's all from me, goodbye.